Everybody, and this is an urgent update here. XRP, as we've talked about, if you're part of the audience or if you're new, we've been stressing the importance of the 477 support. It finally breached it and then validated the breach, and now we sit down at the 0.4671 level. We're down better than 3.4% on the day. Now the dire urgency here is, are we going to finish off this 8% drop from 477 down to where my anticipated target is here at 44 cents, which is the inverted head and shoulders neckline. There is one more area that can hold us. Well, actually two. You've got the 462 support, and then you've got the pattern bottom here that we had on the previous touchdown on the broadening wedge, which was around the 458. But to me, breaking that 477 support was so big of a, in my regard, like it's more of a downward spiraling type event right there. If we had any kind of support structure, we should have held the 477. Now it seems like if you want to confirm this pattern isn't completely worn out and we have some kind of strength here, we need to come down to the inverted head and shoulders part of the pattern, which is the neckline formation. That's where you would have to retest to verify a further move up. We've never done that yet with XRP. We had a hostile move up, or a volatile move up, I should say, but I call it hostile because it was time with the Hinman documents being released, and we didn't really learn anything more than we knew, and we just had to buy the rumor, sell the new style event. So to me, we're working in the broadening wedge. If we hold 44 cents at the bottom of the broadening wedge, also the inverted head and shoulders neckline, that would validate a gigantic move out to 65 or even 75 cents. But the problem is, if you break that inverted head and shoulders, we would then move down to the 2020 uptrend, and that's at 36 cents. So we're going to take a look at the charts because we have a very urgent situation developing here, and we could, before your very eyes, you could see another quick 5% drop here to cap off an 8% drop, if not more, on the day. So we're trying to stay out ahead of this, and not only stay out ahead of it, I like to be here during the moves. I understand a lot of the influencers aren't around when the moves are happening. I don't know what the reasoning is, but I feel like if I'm gonna be here and I'm trying to lead you in the proper direction, you have to do it from an emotionless stance. You have to be positivity over negativity. But furthermore, I've got to be here during the volatile movements. So I'm going to do this update, show you what's going up with XRP, showing the criticalness of Bitcoin cracking where it's at. And then today at about 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing live. And I hope to see each and every one of you there, because there's a lot of stuff I'm going to talk about that's going on from a news perspective from XRP with Ripple and going on across the board that I'm not going to talk about in the updates. That's going to be in the live today. And then we'll take a little bit of a look at the charts. But mostly the live is going to be for some stuff that's breaking. It has to do in relationship with XRP. Make sure you hit that like button, as it'll greatly help push me through the analytics. And I did that 3-minute little mini update before we get to the chart, so you know what to expect. And as you know, when there's urgent matters, we don't do the intro music. So I give a nice broad overview of what's going on. Bitcoin still, though, as we're talking, has not cracked the 30,000. So right now, XRP had a volatile spike down, as we anticipated could happen. Now, here's the thing. If XRP just has a fake out wick, it came down to 4658. Let's just say for whatever reason XRP in the next 2 hours and 41 minutes reverses this candle and comes back up, and let's say it closes above 471 and then puts in a similar structure on the right side. Here's what we have to pay attention to. In the immediate short term, in the 4-hourly, we've put in a candle here. Could this be coming down to a head formation and a candle and then another right? You know, that's what we would be looking for. So to me, right now, this looks like it's getting ready to crack itself. So what we're looking for is a verification at 471 now. Remember how we talked about we're working levels, and this is why I drew it out this morning, so that you could see the channel that formed. So watch this. Came down, came up, came down, crack. Now we're looking for validation here. So what ended up happening here is we had the 477, very critical support. Well, we came down to 471, so now we targeted that area. We already had it back here, had it here, and now right there is when we actually cracked through again. That's why I called it the overextension this morning. This is the true support, the 477, but this is your overextension where we've given the benefit of the doubt and we've come up multiple times back up over 477, proving it was only a wick in higher time frames. We did it here. We also did it here. So now we have to pay credence to it. So we made this the bottom of this little channel that was formed. So now what happens is we come down, validate this as resistance, come back through, push down. Now we need to validate this support that's been there 3 separate times We need to validate that as a resistance. If it is, we're cracking to 44 cents. That's just that simple. Now, conversely, if we come back up and we start doing this, that's how you can start breaking out of this area again. So that's what we're paying attention to very, very closely. So I'm XRP Future Millionaire. Take this for what it's worth. I want to keep this short and sweet, but this is what's going on right now with the XRP pattern.